Hey, we played Go Fish.
We did.
For like, and guess who won 3 times in a row? It was me.
Oh, so he was serious when...
yeah, we were playing Go Fish. Alright, let's do it.
You win 3 times in a row, mind you. You won.
I won 3 times before anyone else won 3 times.
No, you didn't.
I did. No one else won 3 times before I did.
What is it?
You're phrasing it incorrectly. You didn't win 3 times in a row. You won 3 times.
There we go. Who else won 3 times?
No one.
There we go.
You're phrasing it incorrectly. Because you're making it sound like you did it consecutively. You did not.
No, I said I won 3 times in a row. The row goes like this.
You should be dissected for science.
That's it's the opposite.
No, it's a wobbly row. Mate, disagree with me. We're going to be rowing soon. We're going to be having a row.
Let us begin.
Intro the fucking podcast.
I will when I'm ready.
But all this is staying in. We're keeping all
I
of
know.
that.
Bragg, as soon as he heard that bit we just said, he's immediately put it at the start.
I'm Bragg. I'm joined today by Jake.
Hello.
And Laughlin.
Yep. Laugh.
Yes. A joke.
Laugh, damn you, laugh.
Jesus.
Autocorrect. Oh, no, not autocorrect.
It was just speech to text. I was driving.
Yeah, so not actually anything to the name. It's just purely a mistake that your name is now Laughlin.
Yeah.
No.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, no deeper meaning. You never laugh.
My
famous.
mind went to be mean to you, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Oh, we're already starting off the pod with secrets.
So mean today. He knows it too. He really just has.
It's not like I've been like, today's Lachlan's turn. It's just been that's how it really be, fam.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, you got 2019 memed by an ancient dude.
I quit. Is
that what you call being dabbed on?
Oh, Jesus. I'm with a bunch of old people.
Did I do the dab on the hater?
Oh, this balcony's looking pretty good at chump head first off of right now.
Oh, is that a dab?
Oh, dude, you just posted cringe.
Oh, he is. He's cringing over there.
I demand this whole thing is bleeped.
How's it working, Yugioh? Lachlan.
Very good.
Was it?
No. I got impalmed like 5 times today in one match.
Oh, so that's why you loaded them off. You're just so angry at them.
Yeah. Well, I bought them off Harry for 150 for 2 secrets and an ultra. And I thought it would be incredibly rude to flip those for a profit immediately, so I just sold them to Austin for the same price. Which I think is the most sort of respectful way to do that.
Good guy, Lachlan.
Like, because, like, if I had sold them to, like, Harry, and Harry had been, like, and then I see Harry posted and he's, like, 190, I'd be like, you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
But I was like, look, I paid 150 for these 2 days ago. If you give me 150, I'll give them to you.
Yeah.
Austin thought I was only doing 2. Like, one secret, 1 ultra for 150. And he was being kind of standoffish about it. And I was like, oh, I'm trying to give you 3 of them. Like, it was like a little bit of a miscommunication there, but we got around it. Now me and Austin are bros.
Yeah, miscommunication in trades is a bit weird.
Commonplace.
Yeah.
Fair. Happens all the time.
And you're just like, that's the thing, and you, for the most of the time, well, you just roll it. You just go, oh, did I say that? All right. Actually, no, there was one where someone turned up later and was like, oh, yeah, so you owe me for this. I'm like, that sounds like a bad deal. I don't imagine I ever agreed to this. I was
That reminds me, Jake, you owe me $400.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, hold on.
That doesn't seem possible.
No.
Like, I don't think there's a single card in any deck you've played in the last 6 months that I've ever wanted.
Oh.
That I don't already own. Because I have money.
Well, how was your week then?
Same. So tonight was like one of the rare occasions where I didn't like come second.
That's
it's true.
I wonder what changed.
Well, I didn't verse you, so not
The
that.
presence of a certain skilled duelist.
No, well, the problem tonight was that, like, Lewis cucked me as he usually does. He knows I play going second deck, so he makes me go first in the first game. And then just game 2 opened garbage. I was 1 card off opening a broken combo.
Broken.
And then I lost to Necros. because he got the fucking vanities.
Vanities? Yeah, he dropped vanities on the pendulum deck. I looked over and went, oh.
And that's the thing, like, game 1 opened up 2 Phantasme against a ritual deck.
I'm just about the only deck that can
blocked my
out vanities. Because of Howling.
Well, I can too if I draw either Imperm or Mind Control. I just didn't.
I did too. I didn't do anything to out it. He just played bad. And lo and behold,
Oh, Jesus.
I played this week.
Did you brag? How was your week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Braggadocious.
Yeah, you don't get to talk about Pogo in the Yu-Gi-Oh section.
I still will.
No.
Stop. You have violated the law.
They were okay matches, and
You did well.
Yeah, you came
You
second.
only lost the
look,
last game.
I may have half chucked a tantrum thinking I was about to get dunked on by the pendulum player, and I threw out my fucking Ghost Ogre, and then I have everyone go, "Oh, misplay." I'm like, "No, it's fucking over. He should beat me here."
Ghost over.
That was alright, I guess.
Like a solid 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or 2 out of 5 after
You
you
shrug
round
your
down.
head at my fucking shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's... and then it turns out he just doesn't know how to play pendulums and locked himself out of his scales.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well, we call him Teddy, but his actual name is something.
His actual name is Mysterious, and we don't know.
Very mysterious.
Jesus Christ.
And then I made my favourite joke of the evening, which wasn't directly at Lachlan, which was Time Gazer Magician. Watch as I make your ability to special summon disappear.
Watch as I ruin my chances of winning this game in one fell swoop. Oh, I activated in the scale with a guitar.
Shadam!
Yeah, it's actually...
It's real bad.
And then... Yeah, I just won after that.
Yeah.
And then the final against Lewis, it was... Oh, yeah, I bricked him, drew every side card.
Oh,
which is,
that was horrendous
Yeah.
to watch.
And then you drew Polymerization 2 turns in a row.
Yeah, it was... And that was shuffled as well. It was not good. And I also played set rotation, and...
That was funny.
So-
Actually, that would have got you back in the game, in theory.
If he just didn't have that cosmic.
Oh, true, he did.
used-
He
did have a set
he
cosmic.
could have cosmic. Actually, looking back on it, he could have just cosmic the place. But so I run set rotation because I also run Mystic Mind so I can go second and not have to worry about monster effects. Next week that will change with the tins. Then
We have the big rock.
end the spell. I like the
And the
spell.
spell.
What a great time to play Pokemon.
Yeah, and then and I'm meant to play Fusion Recycling Plan as well because you can search polymerization. It's pretty cute because I'm playing Prank Kids if I didn't already establish that. And then so I play set rotation and it turns out I never put the Fusion Recycling Plant back in game 3. And so I have the choice of giving him the card I need, Prank Kids Place, or Mystic Mine.
Big think.
I gave him the Prank Kids Place. But I still lost.
Yeah.
Ah, well. What do you
Opening
do?
up 2 of every hand trap, though, is kind of garbage.
Yeah, the first DD Crow was really amazing. If I had
That
one
was
DD
well
Crow
timed.
and the rest of my cards, and that's why my deck is not meant to run hand traps, because it does that. But I did it anyway. I sided out the hero engine.
Tell me about it, Fellerino.
That's alright. Next week you can just run no rule load.
Next week,
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, this is brag we're talking about.
you didn't call me Blake, you fucker.
No, I didn't. You can't prove it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
So I mean that was a alright week in Yu-Gi-Oh for what is kind of an in between.
It's a bit of a floaty format. Nothing's defined to be.
You know how some decks just, with the exact same cards, just get less consistent over time? Why is that? I was literally, before this, remember how much I tested before going to Nats and Oshis? And it got to the point where 9 hands out of 10, on average, were doing the full combo. I'm struggling to open it. And I'm playing the exact same 40 cards. It's not even that it's getting negated more than it did. I'm just not opening it anymore. Am I just getting unlucky? Or
Yeah, I mean well, you're lucky to start with, and now the odds are evening out over time.
No, I think I was normal amounts of luck there, and now I'm back to my usual self. Like, I had
Wait.
normal people's luck back then, and now I have Lachlan luck again. I'm a victim.
So also our store didn't get the Fist of Gadget stuff in, even though I mean
Aw.
we probably were never really going to get it.
Distinct
Fisting
lack
gadgets.
of fisting gadgets.
Yeah, so I mean we've run out of one locals tournament that we can't run the Fire Fist stuff up without the Rock. So 2 more
Also, I'd like
tournaments
to
to go.
point out you did an action for a completely vocal podcast. Well done.
Yeah, I didn't
You
want
can-
them to see it.
Yeah.
That's why we weren't supposed to bring it up.
Just look
Well, I
up.
will.
Just look up. Yeah, okay.
Google
Probably.
waffle.
Yeah, make sure you type in, like, if you go on a search to buy a box of this set, because your locals don't stock it because the
Gadging
people who
fistits.
ship it to Australia is garbage. Make sure you search Fist of the Gadgets, not Gadget Fisting. You'll get something completely different.
You reckon?
Yeah, I've tried.
Or fisting gadgets.
Oh, there you go. The top 3. Ooh. That lady's last name is Gadget.
Oh god, oh fuck. Oh god, fuck, she's got AirPods in.
Moving on to more tournaments that happened this week. The UDS in the States, they finally had their Ultimate Duels qualify where the winner gets a championship belt.
A belt?
Yeah.
No, it's a cummerbund.
The same week...
I'm so hoping someone to get that.
The,
It's a reference in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
the same weekend of that Pokemon had its World Championships and gave out actual prize money. But otherwise...
Yeah, but we get a cummerbund.
A championship cummerbund.
Thunder Dragons won. The
Big surprise.
That's a violent laugh. I was laughing at something different.
So Thunder Dragons are the best deck by far now.
well, I mean, the rest
The
of the,
Dragons are pay to play. That's the problem.
well, the rest of the top
Oh.
8 was pretty alright with Guard Dragon, Sky
Yeah, see
Striker,
the B team now.
Altergeists, Salamangreat.
No, Danger Thunder Dragon has always been like the highest amount that you'd have to pay in order to play the most competitive deck, or one of the most
It is
competitive
the
decks.
best deck though.
Currently, because everything else has been here.
Until next week.
Unless.
Unless.
Okay.
Uh,
Unless.
but Salon's still top 8 of that tournament as well, so that's kind of...
Yeah, hope they get hit again. Balinx and Giselle to 0.
Just... I don't know how much more they will do to that deck for at least the short term.
I think they'll just hit, they'll just put Lady Debug to 0 or some shit. Or like, they'll hit Silent Mining, sorry, they'll hit Silent Mining.
Nah.
I can't believe Lady Debug's at 1 and when they've just finally released the Code Talkers shit. I'm just...
But it's searchable with the cards you can't afford. Sorry, can't afford's rough. That you refuse to buy.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I can afford it. It's just more of I look at that and go, oh, that's just not worth it. Best offer at $20. I should have accepted it.
Yeah, it's their fault.
I should take it at 25.
Wait, how long ago did you get offered 25 each?
Oh, they were 25 like at least 2-3 months ago, and I was just being a brat about it. I'm like, I don't need it. I've got Circle.
You should have heard. He was so confident. And then $45 is like...
See, alright, I would have done the 30, 35 that like a mutual friend who also sold impermanences. I would have definitely bought the Silent Minings off him, but then he'd just forgotten that I was interested and sold them to the store. And I didn't remind him, and I listened back to this podcast and I went, oh yeah, I meant to get those cards off Harry.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember telling you that actually. I remember telling you had the set.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll hit him up.
Because you offered them to me, but I'm like, I just want them, like, if I were to play them, it would be for Mech Knights, and that seems like a terrible investment.
Yeah.
So no.
That and the Code... So the Code Talker stuff's out this week as well with the Legacy of the Duelist.
Yeah, don't forget to buy your 3 copies of a game so that you can get those cards.
Yeah. But the card's so good. You can link from hand.
They are quite good for what has been one of the worst archetype. No, not even archetype. Like, type? Is that what they are?
I'd say
Type?
it's an archetype.
Yeah, archetype slash
It's
type,
sort of
right?
like
yeah.
it's like a sub-archetype, almost.
Oh, shit.
Do they summon 5 times? Like, if they... I mean,
Yes.
well, they can nearly just go transcode, Xcode without summoning 5 times.
Yeah, but then they don't set up any decent sort of board.
Oh, you get
Like, the whole point of getting that was so you could do a Cyber's U-Link.
Oh, yeah. The U-Link's out of, like, I mean...
You know what sucks about this new thing? It's a monster effect, right? The rock? Or the meteorite or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
The ancient... Well,
Yeah,
what's it
sure.
fucking called?
I haven't
It's
written...
called
Is that-
Nibiru.
Against my deck, if I do minimal summons to get out, like, CDI Exterio, Cyber Dragon Nova is the 5th one.
Yeah.
So I get really unlucky here.
Yeah.
Like, I can't... God, it sucks.
Um...
It's so unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about it other than that.
So, is this going to be
You
maxi...
were adamant for ages too that like the Infinity was the 5th, and I was counting it out in my head. I'm like, I don't think it is, dude.
It's the Nova. But that's what, like, bare minimal. It's the Nova. And so my deck's poo-poo.
I don't remember. It's been a week, but I mean, it's kind of actually a bit more talkable here. Is this maxi style? Will this be running main decks? Only sides?
He'll run it in the main deck. He absolutely should run it
Because
in
mine's
the main deck.
mine's a going second deck. Of course I will.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
will
Unless...
run it in the main deck if I ever build your
The
Senjus.
thing is, Maxi only gave advantage to the person who used it, whereas a poorly timed Nibiru
Does it
rock
summon to their
finger
side of the field?
summons a token to their side, but it wipes everything.
Yes, you...
So if you've built up a field, like for instance, I go first, I build up a thing, you do nothing about it. In the old days, you go for your turn, I max C you. It pretty much means that you have to either hope that I don't draw into stuff that's good enough to kill you with the board you make, or you make a subpar board and hope I don't kill you with the stuff I have. The problem with Nibiru, in terms of comparing it to Max C, is that if I have it in hand after building my board, I have to decide, is your 5+ summons better than my board? If so, my board goes your way because you have a rock token.
Yeah.
So there's that choice. So, like, people will probably run it in the main, but it'll be purely as an option if all else fails, or if they want to go first but they end up going second. But I can't see that in a lot of current decks. I think it'll be a choice between first or second decks, whether they main or side it.
Well, I think a lot of decks can make use of this card, because if it's not useful, they just ditch it. Like, there's a lot of shit that discards right now.
Yeah, that's
So
completely fair.
you're not ever really going to lose unless you draw multiples. And, like, the chances of you drawing multiples are the same as you drawing multiples of any card. Like, it's not fair to
Yeah.
say don't run it because you might draw
But
multiples.
going first decks at the moment are very much geared to going first. A lot of them don't run any hand traps whatsoever. And it's been...
Well, that's
I
why I
suppose that's
think my
been the
deck would
most
do-
modern theory crafting for decks, is that if you're going first, don't worry about, oh, but if I'm going second, X. It's like, it goes back to, like, people putting Raigeki in their going first deck. It's like, it's somewhat comparable to that. You want as many cards in there that get you to your combo as possible.
Yeah. Like... I think that's why the deck I'm currently playing does better at, like, big events, because I come up against more Guard Dragon, more shit like that. Like, stuff that's not... I don't see here. Like, here I come up against a bunch of decks that are made to beat decks at locals, you know?
And you'll always get that at locals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
that's why
there's
I'm
no
not,
point
like...
in me gearing my deck to beat Guard Dragons if I'm not versing any Guard Dragons.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that I'm gearing my deck to beat you specifically. Like, I just look at the options that are
It's
there.
as
and
if you are.
It's like, or you like, Twin Twisters, like, was my go-to all the time at locals, because, like, just the amount of spells and traps that just turn up, because, like, it's just easy stuff for, like casuals,
Yeah.
or people who aren't as keen, so, like, it always pulled extra weight that you would never consider sometimes. Well, in some formats you would.
Some formats, like when Altergeist and Sky Striker were your two biggest things, Twin Twist 100%.
Yeah.
But now, probably not as much. Particularly, well, I suppose looking at our locals, not so much. Like, I subbed it for Cosmic because I need to get rid of some back row, but I don't need to get rid of a lot. Plus, I don't have the resource management to be able to pinch
Doesn't
a card.
yellow destroy back row or some shit?
Yeah, but you don't run yellow.
Oh, okay.
I slide Dimensional Barrier at locals.
How'd that go? Did you use it?
Well, like, no, I didn't see it today, but like when I ran it in Salads last time I played, it definitely came up where you just go, oh, like it was in Pendulums, you're like, well, Pendulums. Like,
that's pretty cool.
I was thinking, yeah, it's definitely not a good call in that, but at locals where fucking there's an Across player sit.
There's an Across player who won locals 2 times in a row.
Yeah, so like D-barrier.
It's called Ritual.
Yeah.
See you, lad.
You summons Vanity Ruler and you die anyway.
You can't summon it without...
I'm very curious to see how the rock...
It searches it with Ben 10. You can't use Ben 10's effect.
It only negates on field.
I thought it negated everywhere.
No. It's that old.
Jesus.
I just... How that and Dark Ruler No More is going to go next week's.
Dark Ruler No More. I'm looking so forward to that.
What?
Play it, negate everything.
He can't summon enough cards to get Vanity's Ruler on the field.
Yeah, you can.
No, because he needs to summon to get Ben 10 into the grave, he uses Ritual. He uses it as a tribute. And he can't summon the Ritual monsters he's tributing it for. Because...
That's a good point.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
So speaking of these TCG exclusive cards, the OCG is getting them in the extra pack at the end of the month.
That is A-grade horseshit.
I had to wait 2 years for this set of Yusenju support to come out. Do you know how long that card that puts stuff in the scales? You know the card, the Yusenju Orochi channeling that puts one on each scale?
Yeah.
That card has been out in the OCG for 2 years.
What?
2 years.
That's insane.
I've been waiting
what's
for
all the other Yosenju shit? Like
that
recent
stuff.
support?
That's newer,
Okay.
for sure.
At least they didn't put it into a video game. After 2 years, was it 2 years?
What card are you talking about?
All the cyber, like those cybers cards.
The Kodak and all that kind of shit, and the ones that live for Japan. They've been out for ages.
It's only been a year. That's okay.
Yeah, but it's been quite.
But it was a structure deck, and now it is split amongst a pack, which has short prints, which we'll get to in a second, and a video game.
Yeet.
Yet the OCG get all of it right away.
That's so bullshit.
Like they're finally getting like Nordic Alpha and stuff, so like there's a few cards.
Oh yeah, they have Nordics. Fucking
that we've had since November, but then
that Nordic stuff's not too bad.
It's also not too good.
Yeah, but I mean for Nordics, it's like
Don't
Nordics are not as bad as in worldwide Yu-Gi-Oh, they'd have 0 to the trillionth power 1, like 1% of the player base, but they are not that bad.
So, yeah, credit where credit's due. The support they were given was quite good for the deck because it sped them up a shit ton rather than waiting for your random fucking goat thing to die by and then summoning other shit from that. That aspect of it is good. But in general, when you weigh it up against the support
for sure. I'm not saying it's going to beat
it's still
a lot of decks, but I'm saying
trash.
as a rogue deck, it's fine. It's actually fine.
Yeah.
I'd say the best of the rogue decks right now is probably Guru.
Oh yeah, Guru controls fucking.
You go
annoying
Guru
as shit.
and then
Draco.
Well, probably my deck.
Draco.
Yeah.
Well, Draco's just sub-terrors with worms instead of random rocky dudes.
Yeah, and then I'd say probably my deck then. If it had actual players that played it besides me and one Italian. Yes, if there was
more than 3 people that ever played it, yes.
In terms of potential, yeah, for sure. I probably have one of the top rogue decks. And I created it.
You built on the profile that someone else had.
Oh, bro, if you look at it, it's really bad. I made it infinity better. The only thing he did was summon Beauregard and Last Warrior. It was kind of cool, but instead of playing Passing Glider, he was playing, Curtain Raiser, which had no synergy in the deck. And I think he was running Baguska too. It wasn't good.
Plan B. The Googles is the best. Fuck, I used to love the Googles.
Yeah, because I'm in Pendulum Magician back in the day.
Yes. My
You'd have
favorite...
the time pendulum graph and Googles against spirals. Oh my god.
No, what I used to do, like that's a good combo. But what I used to do was you'd summon your 4 level 4s, you're harmonizing in whatever makes Omega get a card, and then you make Googles, and then standby phase rather. Omega came back. You'd normal summon 1. You wouldn't really care. Link all 3 away into decode. Do pendulum things again, and then Omega puts the Googles back in the extra deck.
And you make
Googles again.
It was so fun.
It was so good.
Hey, just to hop back for a second
to 2019.
Yeah, we had little friend of ours over in Italy.
Yeah. Here we go.
Be very nice to us, and I'm sure long-time listeners of the podcast know that I've been kind of a fan of Dynamist.
Long-term listeners to the podcast will know that he talks about almost exclusively nothing but Dynamist.
I talk about Yusenju sometimes.
And or Yusenju.
I also like...
And being cucked by Imperm.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm really good at it. No, we just had some Italian guy just upload my deck, like, card for card exactly, except he switched out a beat cop for a land for Linkers for some reason. And sort of said, oh, this isn't like this. I said he got it off like one of his friends, and his friends was in the comments saying like, I can't take full credit for this, but it's still really good. And I was like, I know you got this off me. Like, I built this deck. Like, this is my deck.
I wonder how much of like other language YouTubes do this.
Steal?
Yeah.
Like, I get that it's not stealing, but like, if you like the deck, it's just like a respect thing. Just like, hit me up. Like I'm fine with it being shown around. I love the fact that more people have seen it, but like, why? Like, would it have been that difficult to just leave a link, or like even just say like, oh, this is the guy who posted the deck list? Like, I think it would be that much. I'm not too angry that anyone else has seen it. I'm just saying like, Dynamists were pretty dead before I did this. Like, in all honesty, I did kind of revive the deck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's an unfair statement to say. Would you disagree?
It's the internet, dude. People are going to steal your shit all the time.
Yeah, I know, but like... Yeah. I don't know. It's just different ways of thinking. Some people like stealing and some people don't like getting stolen from. I don't know. Would you agree?
I think it's like the tip of the iceberg. I reckon lots of other like I wonder if this happens to English from Spanish ones as well, which is kind of weird. Like if you watch a deck profile that is like based off a deck from Japan or a deck from like the South American ones, generally like when I've heard of it, like they credit it.
They give them names.
But I'm wondering if I wonder if if certain other language YouTubes just straight up take it. It's completely different. Like it's a completely different culture. They're not watching our shit. They'll never know that this is taken.
Yeah.
Like. So I wonder if like they take bigger deck lists. Like it's. I wonder. Then again, like an English person could have just taken our one too.
Yeah, I guess.
And has gone nah, but I did it. Anyway, if you're if you're English, don't steal our podcast. Moving on. So we'll just talk about Fist of Gadgets.
Gadget fisting, yep.
Yep. The case ratios. There's a few short prints.
What?
Yes.
That is unbelievable.
In Yugioh.
I can't believe that we are in a game where they would select certain, possibly very good cards and put them in short supply.
I don't believe it.
Credit to Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market. Being real. Not stealing.
Yeah.
So four of the short print secrets are 4 5 fist cards: Eagle, Eland, Elephant, panda. Now, 5 cases. This is from 5 cases.
Maybe they're just doing it in respect that those are endangered animals.
Or they're about to get fire-fisted to death because they all live in the Amazon.
Roughly, there's...
Amazon's burning
Pretty
down.
sure almost none of those animals live in the Amazon.
To bring up the fact that the Amazon is getting burned down. Google it, people. Honest. The Amazon has been burning for like 28 days.
It'll rain there soon, right?
Jesus.
Uh,
No one's covering it, but we're not afraid.
so,
I mean, you literally found out because someone covered it. It's not like you just came back from the Amazon.
No, it's because some Brazil. Is Brazil where the
he was trying to
Amazon
steal a Brazilian's deck profile.
is? Yeah. And then in the
again.
middle of it, he was just like, "Hey guys, filming from the Amazon YCS. We're on fire. Lol.
The Amazon YCS. Do they have
This
to
is my
play
Amazonist
Amazonist?
deck."
I didn't see they covered.
How? It was literally on the tee, and I'm swinging at it.
So
What a metaphor. You
yeah,
ever play T-ball?
When I was like 7.
Good game.
I'll play real bat on ball sports.
Yeah, you better be careful what sport you're talking about. You're going to get my bat on your ball. I don't like saying that. I regretted saying it the second before it left my mouth, and I wouldn't stop.
Oh yeah, you will regret it leaving your mouth around. Anyway, so there's 20.
That's
So
fucked up.
of these 4, there's also Code Radiator, another code, the other code monster that can link from the hand, so kind of key, wasn't the structure yet, is now short printed in Fist of Gadgets. Now there's 24. There's 24 of each card per case, per 5 cases. So if we divide that by 5, that's 5 per case. So yeah, that's one in every 2.5 boxes.
Math.
You'll get one.
Yeah, similar ratios to fucking like Boral Sword and shit like that.
But then there's more of them, so... And then they'll probably, knowing them, they'll map it wrong. So, if
You just go to the middle here on the right and the middle there on the left, and then you'll get the secrets.
Fucking... And then they're short printed supers.
What?
Scrap Recycler. Cerberus.
Fuck off.
Sloth.
Fuck off, they...
Imagine.
And Hidden City.
Oh, that is fucked.
Oh, no way.
That
Bro,
is
that's not
fucked.
funny. A man died. That's not funny, bro. You just posted cringe Konami.
So the second you thought that it was just the shit that I wanted, you're like, ha, sucked in. And then you're like, Hidden City. What?
I was just laughing at the fact that they thought a scrap card was good enough to short print.
It's Scrap Recycler. It's for Orcus, you idiot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I thought it was like a scrap card.
No.
Scrap
No,
iron.
Scrap Recycler is
That's
sending
that's
Orcus.
the other card. That's not a scrap card.
Scrap Scarecrow's a fucking scrap. you
my
fucking
favourite-
Cena.
My favourite
There's
scrap
two
cards.
scrap cards that aren't scrap, are scrap cards, and you just named them.
The both. In relation to how they work in scraps.
Well,
Which
yeah,
they
because
don't.
you play scrap iron.
Scrap.
That's actually a Synchron card, in theory.
What?
Scrap Iron Scarecrow. It's meant to be played like with the Yusei stuff.
Oh, more, yeah. Probably the same with, what is it, Scrap
Anime.
Iron Statue or something like that?
Isn't that what we're talking about? Or did they make another one?
There's
Scrap
Scarecrow,
Scrap
which
Iron's
stops
my
attacks
favourite
and then
archetype.
sets it down. And then Scrap Statue, I think it destroys a set spell and trap and then sets itself back down.
Okay, yeah. So I mean,
Yes. Scrap iron.
whatever they call it.
statue.
Yeah.
When a face-up spell/trap card that is already face-up on your opponent's field activate its effects, destroy this card. After that, destroy that card. After that, also, after that, set this card face down
Oh,
instead
so
of
yeah.
sending it to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can
Yeah.
target one junk monster in your graveyard.
Yeah, so it's meant for the junks.
Special summon it in defense. Yeah, and scrap and junks have overlay.
Well, they're not meant to.
Yeah, because you play Junk Synchron in.
You were talking
No, you really
out of
don't.
your arse, good sir.
You really don't.
And Performer Powers.
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
So they're 50-ish though per. Probably 48. Like they're per 5 cases, so that'll be like 1 per box.
One of each per box?
Yeah. So if you buy a box, you're guaranteed to get a hidden city.
Oh,
But 1 hidden city.
that's garbage. They're still going to cost a fortune. God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the old hidden city, which is 1 per.
Yeah, but if I'm going to pay
4 boxes?
an exorbitant fee
2
for it,
boxes.
I'm going to pay for the secret ones. Because, like, the secrets will have gone down, so they're not going to be, like, the 50 that they were. Because, like, these are probably going to be anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks each.
Yeah, you could probably. Yeah. I'll pay $10. I won't
First
get
off at
50.
$10. Next day,
rewind. I was
$40.
going to say, rewind to the bit where you missed out on Cyanide mining, have a listen to that, and then think about your theory.
Sit down. Think about it.
But the secret rares still exist.
It does. There's a place out at the store.
I'm very tempted by that now. The with the rock getting around and stuff, I just kind of want to get back to fuckery traps and stuff. Nothing too oppressive. I just want to play compulsory. I love that card.
Yeah, if
I'm
I was
so happy
building
that card's
Yosenju Demise, I would play Compulsive 3.
The whole deck's compulse.
How much cooler is it if I get to run fucking 20 of them? Everything's
Yeah.
going back to your hand.
Yeah, no, it'd suck if someone just negated all your shit before you even got started.
No one runs Red Reboot anymore.
No.
No one actually.
I'm
No one
speaking
probably
to the
will
fact
soon.
that you want to play this, like, bounce all your shit fuckery and you get angry that someone plays imperm.
You can't respond when they're summoned, and they push back on summon, so you can't imperm it.
I'm not talking about against your Senjus, I'm talking about the deck that you played tonight and lost because people had 5 imperms.
I'm not that fucking angry about it, but it is
You
kind of
say
bullshit.
that.
Bro, he drew 5 imperms in 2 games. In 10 draws, he drew 5 imperms and 2 ghost ogres. Like, I'm not that angry about it because it's a mate, but like, you gotta understand, that's unlucky. Like, that's just unlucky. Like.
But I mean, so anything else from like we don't really care about the gadget stuff from Fist of Gadgets.
Oh, not at all. It's
Not
garbage.
particularly.
It's just that
Are they releasing Platinum Gadget yet?
Platinum Gadget's been out for months, dude.
The Link?
Yeah.
Oh.
If they didn't release the rock thing, I reckon Fire Fist would have been new top. Like they can do some absolutely crazy shit.
But as far as I can see, going first, all they do is set up a spell and trap negate, right?
Yeah.
But they could go in second.
Going second, they just
Looking at go.
monster spam,
And they're pretty consistent as well.
So they're just for hires.
And Tiger Kings,
basically.
just those cards are so cool. And such a shame that I'm never going to play them. Because they're all going to be expensive. And the rock's there.
The rock.
I did it for the rock. Last thing before we go into... What? Last thing before we go, yeah, Yugioh.
Can you smell what the rock? All your monsters are dead. So imagine showing that. Imagine showing this fuck Nibiru. By the way, Nibiru is something Alex Jones talks about. Like, it's like Nibiru is a planet, and it's like the hidden Earth planet just outside of the fucking. It's just outside of the galaxy that we live in,
Milky
the solar
Way.
system.
Milky
Sorry.
Way.
And it's
No,
going to
the
destroy
solar
us
system.
in 3 days.
And Nibiru is where the aliens live, or the Mormons, or some shit. I don't know.
The alien
I'm-
Mormon
look,
Scientologists.
The
This is
aliens
one of those
or
things.
the Mormons.
Oi, this is one of those things that you would say, oh, we probably shouldn't question him on this because he's. If we tell him he's wrong, he's probably going to end up being right. I promise you, Nibiru's like one of those things.
He spits out so much shit that eventually he's right. And then it's like, so you just go, no, that's bullshit. And then it turns out that doves and pigeons are the same.
They literally are. There's no difference genetically. One of them's just white. You're racist, so you like it more.
What?
No.
You can't level those criticisms. Unfounded.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Jokingly.
Well, I guess that makes sense with pigeons and doves because that's how you get like those weird looking pigeons that are like half white and half speckled.
Yeah. if he said that, would you have believed him?
Not at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, oh, he's fucking being a nut
I'm gonna
again.
get tattoos of a
So
crow
two
and a
things
pigeon.
with that. Both of them come back to like Aesop fable level fucking sayings. First thing is, boy, you cry wolf.
No.
You can't spout shit that's wrong most of the time and then expect people to believe you when you're right.
Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die.
If you're ever questioning it, I'll let you know now. You can't sing.
I was in a choir growing up too. Would you believe that? As soon as my voice broke,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
my
I'm sure
singing
you had
talent
like a
broke.
lovely choir boy voice. You're just like,
What?
fucking puberty comes in. Ja Rule.
Oh,
Yes, let's go, Joe.
Ja Rule.
Which somehow sounds like his impression of The Rock.
Oh no, it's like I have one voice that I can impersonate, and it's not the Rock or Ja Rule. You guys have just let it out. You guys have just accepted it. I remember once I was going to choir from,
One time at choir practice.
I think I was at Nazareth, and I went to
The
The place that Jesus is from?
no the
pub.
school.
There's a school.
No, it's not public.
I'm like,
It's
oh,
not-
There's a Catholic school.
Lachlan, from Nazareth.
Yeah,
and I was at
without
Nazareth.
context, it sounded like you just went on a fucking pilgrimage to Nazareth.
And I got bullied real bad. And then I was like, oh, sweet, I'm in the choir group. People will like me now. And then I showed up to the choir and I had my pants on back to front. Everyone made fun of me for it. It was like the middle of... We were at Wynn Stadium. And I was performing in front of people.
Wait, you were Southern Stars?
I don't know.
Or you were just...
I don't know.
Because Southern Stars on tonight. We can hear it right now.
No, I just hear the ringing.
Sounds exactly like a computer monitor.
What did you say? I could just hear the ringing.
Yeah, my ear.
That's tinnitus.
Yeah. Absolutely, just what it is. But, yeah, I got off stage and they all laughed at me and they were like, your pants went back to front. I looked down and they were. I was like, oh no. I think it's the first time I ever called myself retarded.
But it wasn't the last.
No. It hasn't stopped since once a day.
Yeah, as we were saying before we go, Ash Blossom, she's getting some some merch.
Ash Blossom, the unofficial Pikachu of the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG.
A certain YouTuber is going to be really happy about this.
The deck box looks really nice.
Yeah, because it doesn't feature her on it at all.
Now look, I'm as big a fan of feet as the
Ash
next
Blossom
guy.
is enjoys feet.
Yeah, alright, look,
Ash Forehead enjoys feet.
Ash feet.
it's just so distracting. Like, why did they, why? And
It's so
He can't drag himself away from it.
Like, honestly, it would be... If it was the other artwork, it'd just be the same joke as always with the forehead. That would be fine. They've put the one with the feet and the tail and the weird, like, pose where you can see, like, half the top part of her legs, and it's weird. I don't...
They're ghost girls. Not ghost women. They're ghost girls. She's
But that's
like
a nickname that we
6.
made up for them. Like,
No. It's the archetype is
I
literally called ghost girls.
Have they ever called them Ghost Girls? Has Konami
yeah.
ever done it?
On the
Or
official
wait,
Wikia, it is called ghost girls.
there's a problem with that word.
it's not official.
No.
No.
The fact that it's a wiki.
Well, until they give us one, they're ghost girls. Also, look at it. That
I'm not
she is
I'm
not
not
of
questioning
age.
the fact that it's of
She's
a
not 7.
young
She's
girl.
like 5.
And just it's just so weird. Like I don't know why.
It's really weird. And, like, the other thing that I wouldn't question as well, if it was all of them, if they had, like if the deck box was the Ash Blossom, but then, like, the mat was Ghost Ogre and stuff like that, if they'd mixed it around, but it all centers on Ash Forehead and Glorious Feet. I don't understand it.
Yeah, look. I guess just in certain groups, they're trying to, I guess, just up their capital in a mega way.
And
Hey, G.
Oh, gee.
the other thing, Dark Vision Girl bath powder, bath salt.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the OCG.
I thought you were joking about that.
No.
I
What the
thought so too.
fuck?
So that thing that we definitely said 3 weeks ago, Dark Magician Girl bathwater.
Give us money.
Konami
I don't know
Japan,
what
don't
I
be like
profit
those
from
Italians.
that. I don't know how I
Don't
feel.
steal our shit. But yeah, so it's Dark Magician Girl. Not. I was about to say flavored. Dark Magician Girl.
Dark Magician Girl
Branded.
flavored. Oh my
I
god.
don't want to taste that.
Well, she at least looks like an adult
Yeah.
with a hat.
It's a cool hat.
I assume the hat comes off.
Stop.
No one knows.
Stop.
Do you reckon she's got like a strap, like one of those stringy things you get on party hats that keep it on and goes underneath her chin?
She's a magician. She keeps it on with magic.
What else could
Does
she
she
do
need
with
the wand to
magic?
do magic?
Well, she also rides the wand like a
Oh!
witch's broom as well.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Oh.
Alright, while he's getting stand up over there, I should have got a perverted Yahoo Answers. I chose a non-perverted one.
Oh
Damn.
no. We get to keep our souls for another week.
Oh well. This is Yahoo. I troll through Yahoo Answers for a Yu-Gi-Oh related question. Yahoo Answers user. Oh, actually, this. No, that's no whatever. And
You got
and
so
now
excited
and now
'cause
it's just
the name was there.
no whatever. Savage or sensible? Somebody buys a lot of cards from you. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, TCG. You send them what they paid for. All of a sudden, they make a bogus claim because they want more. Would it be sensible to send him the extra box of cards for free, but shred them up first? Mind you, he doesn't want to pay anything for anything, and he feels entitled to them, and he wants me to rush them in to send them. Should I do it?
Yes.
Look, dude,
Yes.
just give me my cards,
Yeah.
okay? I have a thing for cards. I want them. Give them to me.
Of course it's Jake.
So that's too
If you got
savage.
beef, we got beef.
Well, that's it. So, he's being screwed around.
Well, he says he's been screwed around. Like, there is zero context to this.
Yes.
We can only take what he's saying at face value, though. So,
Nah, it's on the internet.
in the
He's lying.
world, he is being fucked over. Like, choosing beggars, that's a big thing. Like...
What?
Choosing beggars, like people who are like...
Beggars
sort of
can't be choosers? What?
choosing beggars, like, who are like, give me this. You list like a phone for like $500 and they're like 200. You're like, no, fuck off.
Oh, like me and
Yeah.
Friday Minings. No, but I don't message them. Oh, fucking! I listed the Necroz level 8 Valkyris. I listed Valkyris on eBay, and I had best stupidly let best offer open, and someone had a dumb offer, and then I declined it. Best offered back $5 less, and then they've gone, it's this on Yu-Gi-Oh prices, not converted, not anything. I was like, why would you? This is what I've listed it as. You can't just sit here and message me like I am the listing. Fuck off. And then someone bought it for full price.
Actually, there's a particularly annoying person on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sales and Trades page. Whenever I post something, he almost always wants what I have, but always lowballs me for it.
Yeah, is it one of those those people who are vendors? Who are like,
No, he's not a
I've got to
vendor.
make a profit on this, bro. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your profits.
No, it's not a vendor. He's just a player who's a cuck. And
It's not like...
and then he wants to lowball me and then also break up a set. I had a set of Gamseals, Super Gamseals, and he wanted me to break the set and then not pay full price. I'm like, 1, no, 2, really no.
Well, a vendor once broke up my set of Super Gamma Seals and he did it for free.
What?
Oh god.
No, it's an old meme.
So
You weren't around.
but with vendors,
Clearly not.
well, vendors I'm cool with asking for lower if you're coming to them selling them cards.
Yeah,
I don't think
absolutely.
vendors should be trawling through sales pages
No.
best offering.
Well, that's the thing. There's a couple people that I refer to quite a lot if I do have anything high rarity, and they'll usually give me a good price. Not the most exorbitant, high top price, but a fair price. Particularly with the last set, of OTS 9, where you had like Ulti Licorice and Stratos and stuff like that. Stuff that like people weren't really chasing, but was high rarity. I got in touch with them pretty much always straight away, and they were always keen to get it because they were looking for like collector stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd give fair price. So I was like, yeah, sweet.
Yeah, when they're given fair price, it's fine. But it's just like when they're like doing like 60% of value, I'm like, you're not a good game. So like, I'm not going to sell it to you for that. Like,
also, don't straight up cards. Just claim it on PayPal. Just say the buyer was like ripping you off.
yeah. Do it on PayPal.
Don't do
yeah,
it
you're
crazy.
Yeah.
Or call the
No,
police
fuck
or
him.
some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say if
police won't do
he's
anything.
not local, fuck him.
Because they're only really worth the cardboard they're printed on, I believe, in court. Like.
No,
Yeah.
they're a collector item. You
No,
can't-
what
I
did Judge
don't.
Judy
I
wants?
don't remember Judge Judy's ruling on it.
It was that they're worth the cardboard.
No. Like there was no proof that they actually took it.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Oh. I think it would be ruled.
No, I mean, what's the value of fucking anything? And on that note, this is the Capital Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.